Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is my Predator PVC diorama by Diamond Select Gallery. I picked this up not long before the lockdown from the Pop Stop. I don't know if they have resumed shipping at this point, and I don't know if they've got any of these in stock. But on the back you get a good shot of what the Predator looks like and some details, who it was designed by and sculpted by. So it was sculpted by Elterton and designed by, I'm going to say Kaiser, but it might be Caesar. I don't know, one of those two. But it's based on the first Predator. So as you can see, much like the Harley Quinn ones and stuff, big window at the front, open sides that you can see the clamshell. I'm sure you don't really care. So the next bit, I'll get him out of the box and I'll show you what he looks like up close. Just before I show you the photo, just so you can see into the back there that there is actually quite a nice backdrop to it. So if you don't plan on keeping this guy in the box, you could always cut out that back entrance thing, you know, that back part, and you could stand him in it. That is what he looks like out of the box. He is not particularly heavy, so basically 2 fingers under him, that's enough to lift him. And saying that he's not too heavy, he's not too bad, but that doesn't mean that you get to just like toss it around willy-nilly. There is nice detailing in the base here. It's got that really good sort of swamp look. Even though the film really wasn't swamp, but you know, it was jungle. But it's kind of similar, you know, wet boggish land and stuff. Particularly for what I think it was the scene that this guy is actually from. So I'll zoom in. So it's a good shot of his face. You can see that there's like weather detail and the, you know, the scratching, the battle damage and stuff. And he's got the shoulder plasma caster. They've done a really nice job of that sort of getting it glossy, but sort of like dirty glossy. And if I zoom down a little bit more, so you get that, you can see the colouring that they put through on the skin. It is very similar to what the Predator looked like in the film. And he has his claws out, so he's in quite a good pose. It's not like I own any of the Hot Toy statue things and stuff, but this guy, I think I got it at like half price because, you know, big sales and stuff, and I love my sales. I think full price he was like 120ish. It wasn't super expensive, and I think for the detail that he's got, it's actually well worth it. You know, they're sort of like not cheap statues, but not the highest quality either. They're sort of an in-between. So while you might get far better detail and, you know, the Hot Toys and all of that sort of stuff, you know, the really expensive figures, given that those are like 10 times the price of this, or sometimes only 3 times the price, depending on where you're looking, I don't think that this is really too bad. Too badly priced. It's sort of, you know, like I said, it's not cheap, but it's not uber expensive, you know. It's valued at about what you would want to pay for something like this. And before I put them back away, I'll just show you on the bottom there is it's all hollow and stuff, so it's not a solid base, but it is a very nice base, and he's got, you know, a really great pose. I believe that there was another one of these released for Predator 2. I don't know if that's available at the moment though. And I don't know if I would add it to my collection either. I like Predator 2 as a film, but I love Predator as a film even more. All around, pretty happy with this guy. I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.